completely human with a diagnosis that is only a part of who I am.
It's Tuesdays with Tawana. Let's get it. You ready? Let's go. What's good, fam? That's what I got for you today. Whole bunch of emotions wrapped, and I got nothing. This is Dr. Tad, your host and your curator for Tuesdays with Tawana. Womanist podcast every week, Tuesday at 10 o'clock p.m. Eastern Time, where we build community one episode at a time. If you're joining us for the first time, welcome. And for those who are ride or die, 10 toes down, thank you for always coming through and always representing. This is a communal space, a brave space, a courageous space, a come as you are space. Pop a hello in the chat, questions, comments. You know, we keep it 100 here. And when you post something in the comments, I insert your voice into this narrative. So let's get it poppin'. Yeah. I got nothing, yo. Outside of Kendrick Lamar, who has like this stronghold over my mind and my heart and my soul, this dude. So 30 days of fasting, 10 more to go, and social media was a part of the fast, going on for maybe an hour a day. If I want to post something that's good for community or let y'all know about Tuesdays with Tawana tonight. And then I also go on because I am like addicted. No, addicted is not the proper word, but I am enamored with Kendrick Lamar. And every time I watch, every time I watch the halftime show, I see something different. I learn something new. Or if someone was recording from a different angle, I saw something that wasn't necessarily aired on, during the live show. So this show is not going to be about Kendrick Lamar, but I just needed to name where I am in this space because that is about the only thing outside of my family, my beautiful children, my grandchildren, my health, another opportunity to breathe, another opportunity for new mercies every day. Outside of that, Kendrick is bringing me joy, bringing me hope, anger at the way things are, and the courage to ensure they don't remain that way. I got nothing, yo. And I started not to come on tonight. And I said, you know what? I'm always talking about, healing ain't easy. We got to heal in community. We can't heal in isolation. The resistance, the revolution, being communal in and of itself is not individual. It is antithetical to white supremacy. White supremacy is very elitist, very individual, very narcissistic, very racist, very hateful. And we are the antithesis of that. So I said, I gotta come on tonight, but I don't have a topic. I didn't read up on any. Listen, I'm just coming to you from my heart with hopefully a semblance of joy. When I say I got nothing to add to the vitriol, the what's happening in this nation. I have nothing to add to that. I have nothing, no commentary, no words. I just don't have it. And I could, but beloveds, I am choosing not to have it right now and tapping into this joy that this world didn't give and the world can't take away. I am tapping into my own divine prowess that is inextricably bound to my community. I am because you are. I am tapping into breath and breath work. I am tapping into the divine and what's beyond what's going on and beyond what I see, because what they are doing, what this government is doing, is very intentional. It is very evil. It is very methodical, where they are just throwing all this stuff at us, wanting us to respond, wanting us to break down, wanting us to have some infighting, who voted and who didn't, and who voted for so and so. Now is the time. What's done is done. We tried to tell y'all. We tried. 90%, 6% of us tried to tell y'all, but y'all ain't want to listen. And so you should not be surprised. So I've already given that too much energy. So today I just wanted to chop it up a bit. Just invite you into this space to exemplify how to. I was watching The View today, and someone said, we are in a space to play possum. Like, hey, brother. Oh, I'm so glad you made it. So glad you made it. We are here kind of to play possum. Like, I see everything that's going on, but I don't necessarily have to react and respond to every single thing that they throwing at me. It's like, nope, it's not happening. Not happening. And that's to protect our peace and to gather together in communities in this on this underground railroad that's long enough and wide enough for all of us to get on. Hey Jan, thanks for joining, beloved. Good to see you. I know my ride or die, 10 toes down, beloveds are here. It's enough of us to get on this underground railroad, and as Kendrick Lamar ended his Super Bowl halftime Pulitzer Prize, Grammy winner, scientist, genius, when he said, turn the TV off, that wasn't just a song. It wasn't, he just methodically just laid that all out. See how I just go back to Kendrick? I can't help it. I can't help it. Hey, sister. Oh, I'm glad you're here. Tony, I speak your name. I speak your name. I speak your name. Well, we're going to talk about some joy today amid all that we are going through. My family, my brother is on, and we just experienced unexpected loss in our family. And, you know, amid all the things that are going on where I don't want to start listing the stuff. I want to stay focused on the joy that we have within, and the joy that we have throughout and without and within one another. So I've been hopping on social media, and my timeline is like responding to like what I need, because people send me things that are absolutely hilarious. So can you bear with me for one moment? I'm going to see if I can share some things. Oh, thank you, Tony. Thank you. I'll talk to you offline. I want to I want to share my screen and just show just a few quick things. Hopefully they'll bring you as much joy as they brought me. Hold on. Let's see. Okay.
You see how I can't stand myself?
Yeah.
It's because I'm priceless.
Oh, you're worthless.
Jesus Christ.
You see how I can't stand myself?
Yeah.
It's because I'm priceless.
Oh, you're worthless.
Jesus Christ.
You see how I can't...
Okay. She said I'm priceless. He said you're worthless. And then the little boy is like, Jesus Christ. I don't know why I find that so hilarious, but it is hilarious. I want to share a few other things with y'all before we pop into some other things about joy in the midst of all of this chaos and evil that is happening around us. But there is this gentleman. Let's see if I can find it. Okay, here we go. We're going to share our screen again.
And then some kind of way we beefing with the cartel. Not me though. Just y'all. I don't beef with them. And then we get shutting down the Department of Education. Y'all, the kids already weren't that smart. And then Eggs higher than Snoop Dogg and Wiz Khalifa in the same room. I don't know what the hell we gonna do. And then somebody was barbecuing California. I don't know what the hell going on over there, but everything was on fire. And then Beyonce announced another tour. Ma'am, this not even about you. How much the damn tickets, Beyonce? How much? And then Wig then fired the whole government. Everybody. Even the janitors took the mops while they were still mopping. And then Representative Nancy Mace told Representative Jasmine Crockett, we can take it outside. And then the chairman said, oh, she meant for coffee. You invite me outside, ho, you ain't getting caught. And then Wig blamed DEI for all of the planes falling out of the sky, even though Elon Musk has allegedly been tampering with air traffic control. And then the farmer said, we ain't farming shit. Old McDonald had a farm, but we don't. So, yeah, we're going to be hungry. And then who is touching America's thermostat? Last week it was snowing, and now everybody nipple sweating. And then some kind of way we beefing with the cartel, not me though.
Listen, this is the type of stuff that just comes to me. Either somebody sends it to me or I'm telling you it's in my timeline, and it is hilarious. Hilarious. Hold on. I have one more for y'all. One more. Hold on. Let me find it, and then we gonna get it popping. Because yeah, I needed not to talk about stuff today. I just needed not to. That's just, well, this one is not funny, but then I really love this. I love this. So let me share this. Let me share this one with y'all.
Always know that this was gonna happen. I'm just like, what up? It's Mustard. I'm here cooking up at Hans. Kind of like surreal, like a full circle moment. Coming off the elevator, seeing my face. It seems like this would have happened so long ago, but I'm a firm believer in like it was supposed to happen when it was supposed to happen. My name is Dijon McFarland. I think one of my cousins started calling me Mustard. For a long time, I didn't know why they called me Mustard. I think I seen a mustard bottle one day, and I was like, Mom, this one my name is on the bottle. And she was like, yeah, it's a type of mustard. And I was like, you knew that?
So who knew that Dijon Mustard's name was really Dijon? That cracked me up. So those are my three. I'm just going to posit that in this space to get us to loosen up, just to enjoy the moment. Yeah, Jan. And then Beyonce, girl, how much of them tickets? Because we know that people are going to be out here selling their designer bags or getting a little extra side hustle on to be paying for these Beyonce tickets. Tanisha said, I'm hollering. Oh my gosh. Yeah. When I tell y'all I got nothing, this is what I need to go to, yeah, to just build up, because yeah, I got nothing. But I do have a story for y'all. It's storytelling time. We are doing this show so different tonight after the powerful show that we had last week with H Soul. If you missed it, if you please go back to the episode with Hasira Ashemu. It was absolutely powerful. That is my beloved friend. I'm so grateful that he took time out to chop it up with me. So today we're gonna keep it light. We're just gonna keep it light and keep it funky. It's late, you know. I want to enjoy time with community right now. So let me tell you a little story. So I was dating this guy. Sorry, I think I threw up in my mouth just a bit. Ugh. Okay, I was dating this guy, and then we went our separate ways. It just wasn't working. Wasn't working out for various reasons. And anyway, so his birthday was coming up, and he called me one day, and we hadn't spoken in a while, and he said, you know, I would love to take you out for my birthday. My family, we're celebrating on this day and I don't have anything to do on this day. So I would love to, take you out for my birthday. Tawana, why? So I said yes. I, felt bad for homeboy. I kind of, kicked him to the curb or whatever. And so I was like, all right. And we went to actually one of my favorite restaurants. So, when I was sipping a little wine, I had my 2 glasses of wine and my food and, lack of substantial conversation, just kind of surface, silence, a little chit chat, and just real boring, right? So my focus is on like this restaurant. They don't have TVs around, but there is a bar with a TV, and I happen to be facing the bar. So there was a game on, so I was fixated on the game, eating my delicious food and sipping on my Cabernet Sauvignon. And so the beloved server comes over and I say, it's his birthday. So they bring over the little slice of cake or whatever and blah, blah, blah. So then we're sitting there and we're sitting there and we're sitting there and we're sitting there. So finally I say, are you ready? So he gets up. And so say this is the table, because I need y'all to see what he did. So this is the table, right? And use my lip gloss. The check is on the table. So he gets up and he goes, "You need that?" I'm sorry. Do I need what? So he sits down next to me because he's across from me at first. And he sits down next to me. And I said, I won't use the word that I use. I was like, dude, you asked me to go out with you for your birthday for dinner. I did not call you. We did not have a conversation about going Dutch. We didn't have a conversation about me paying for your we did not converse. It's not conversate. We did not converse. So I said all that in my head. So when he tapped it and said, "You need this," yeah, brother, exactly. Let me put this on the screen. Yeah. So I sat there and my face tells it all. I don't have a good game face, poker face. My face said it all. And I was like, slow blink. So, you have this lip gloss is the bomb. They don't pay me, but this is B Balm, BEEBALM. I love it, and it comes with a little thing, so you don't have to use your fingers or keep using it. So anyway, sorry, I digress. So so I'm like, dude, you asked me to dinner. So he, grabs a check, pays for it or whatever. I get my, to-go box because I never could finish my food. So I'm done. I am silent. I just, so we get in the car and I sit looking straight ahead, sitting in the passenger seat, and I can sense him turn to me. And he says, I am so sorry. I don't know what I was thinking. That was just very rude of me. Blah, blah. All I heard was a Charlie Brown teacher. Womp, 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 womp. We drive in silence, and he says, is there anywhere else you want to go? And I just look straight ahead, and So he pulled up in front of my home, and I said, "Be well, beloved." Grabbed my food, went into the house, grabbed my phone, scrolled to his name, and blocked caller. I have no time for foolishness. None. None. I was like, Tawana, first of all, you should have said no. But shoulda, coulda, wouldas. We don't live in the past. We don't live with regrets. What's done is done. Everything that happens in the past, there is a lesson to be learned. And my lesson was, and still is, if you ain't feeling it, stop giving other people access to you. Stop giving other people a chance to be in your presence when they don't necessarily deserve it. You are a queen, beloved. This is not what you accept. Absolutely not. No. So, Tawana, guard your energy. Protect yourself. You don't have to settle. Just like we don't have to deal with the shenanigans that are going on right now. I know, beloveds, it's tough. I know it's hard to watch families being ripped apart. I know it's hard for me to wonder if I am going to have medical coverage tomorrow because I am permanently disabled and on Medicare. So I don't know what is happening. I don't know what's going to happen with friends who work in institutions that are federally funded, or my daughter is an educator. My grandson is in public school. So I get it, beloveds, and I want us to find some joy, whether it's binge watching your favorite show, hanging out with your friends, going out to your favorite restaurant to treat yourself, or sleeping in the bed all day and putting your phone on Do Not Disturb. My beloved, my friend in my head, Debbie Brown, posted today. She said she got a landline. She put a clock in every room of her home, and her cell phone does not stay with her in the house. You want to reach her? Call her at home, and she has the beautiful option of listening to her lovely voice on the voicemail saying, "I am not available. Please leave a message." And I'm starting to think like, if that's the type of joy and retreat that we need, but we're not retreating from, we are retreating toward. We are retreating toward community, toward joy, toward healing, toward happiness, toward remembering, toward, even in the midst of grief and loss, we are holding on to the beautiful memories, and even in the midst of our tears that are very cleansing and cathartic, those tears also preserve us. They allow us a release so that we can refill ourselves and refuel ourselves with joy. When we actually stop responding to or reacting to the things that people think are going to break us, these white supremacist white supremacists have been trying to break us from the moment that we were kidnapped and stolen from our native land to this country, and they have not been able to succeed. We are still here and we are still standing. Yes, we have lost some loved ones because of systemic ills, because of lack of access, because of lack of support in mental health, because of racism and xenophobia and sexism and what they are doing and continue to do to us First Nation Indigenous beloveds, or as H. Soul said, Afro-Indigenous beloveds, and what they are trying to do in Palestine to our Palestinian beloveds. And Black people and Palestinians have been like this from day one. So we should be there for them right now, like day ones, 10 toes down, because they have been there for us. So in the midst of all of that, finding our joy. Yeah, I got nothing for them right now because I need to rest. As Bishop Tricia Hersey says, rest is resistance. And in her second book, We Will Rest. Rest gives us restoration. Rest clears our mind. Rest gives us a space to receive peace and grace and mercy and comfort and love. We cannot rest if we are constantly fighting everything they try to throw at us. Yes, Jan, cultivate joy in spite of. And Tony says, LOL, true, but then I always have a headache. Crying with no headache now, that's cleansing joy. Breathe. Breathe. We're going to find ways to tell that headache, you don't have dominion over me. While I am shedding tears, I am shedding tears intentionally so that I can honor my loved ones that have gone before me, so that I can speak their names, so that they are here with us right now, so that I can take my sadness and my grief and hold on to that while I experience joy. We are a both and people. We are not an either or. This is why folk, and they didn't have to be white-skinned folk, our skin folk didn't understand Kendrick Lamar's halftime teachable moment. And our beloved Samuel Jackson, who was rolling with the Black Panthers and was a pallbearer at Martin Luther King's funeral and fought for civil rights. And he played Uncle Sam, asking, do you know how to play the game? Our game is different from their game. So we won't let their game take over us and steal our joy and our identity. The key is that we have to know that we know that we know that we are a beautiful, resilient people who are fully human and divine. And we are more than how other people define us. We define us, for us, by us, as Audre Lorde says, as I paraphrase. Otherwise, we'll be crunched into their fantasies. They hate us because they can't be us. They can't understand us. They didn't understand Kendrick Lamar's show. And I'll close with this. There was a beloved on Facebook who was like, oh, it's the worst halftime show ever, blah, blah, blah. I didn't have to say anything. It's a private group that I'm a part of, and it's supposed to be a healing space. And I'm like, how can you be an advocate for this and then trash this? What, and that's white people stuff, right? So white people overall, not everybody. I try not to use blanket statements. And so other people started jumping in the chat, including white people, people of color, black people. Like, why not have a semblance of curiosity? Just because you don't understand it or this music may not be your type of music doesn't mean that it's trash. Just because there were messages there that you missed doesn't mean that it's trash. So then the person backtracked and was like, well, it was a lot going on. We were at a Super Bowl party. I couldn't understand and we weren't really paying attention, blah, 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 blah. Again, the Charlie Brown teacher. And then she came back and said, I watched it. I rewatched it. I watched all of the Instagram and Facebook posts about decoding what he was saying and the messaging and the subliminal messaging and all this other stuff. And wow, that was brilliant. Miss me with all of that because we already knew he was brilliant. Because I am, because he is, because we are. He was already brilliant. Pulitzer Prize. Did you not know that? 5 Grammys off of a diss track. Put together the lineup of songs to tell a story because he's a masterful storyteller. So I end with that story to tell you, people are not going to understand you all the time. And unless they come at you or come to you with a spirit of curiosity and a spirit of authentic curiosity, not just, I need to know because I'm trying to be you, I'm trying to look like you, I'm trying to dress like you, trying to sound like you, I want my music to be like you, but I don't like you. Nah, you come with a sense of curiosity out of humanity, then I can rock with you and we can converse and we could dialogue. Tony says, it's over the heads of some people because they duck to miss the message. Ignorance is not always bliss. Some people want to remain asleep. White people and some black people, absolutely. So today, for this episode, I got nothing for them. I can't stunt them right now because what we need to focus on right now is our survival and thrival. How we are going to use our dollars to change the game. How we are going to build that which that we need because we are the ones that we have been waiting for. And we are going to do so with a semblance of joy, a semblance of courage, a semblance of peace, a semblance of grace, a semblance of mercy. We don't need to have a whole bunch. We don't have to have all the answers. That's why I'm using a semblance. If we have the faith the size of a mustard seed. Beloveds, let us gather together with like-minded, energetic, spirit-filled folk and start to push back. And then we'll rise up like the phoenix and have them looking like, oh, what, my plan didn't work. They're still here. They're still surviving. They're still thriving. What are we going to do now? It's too late. Game over. I'm Dr. Tad. This is Tuesdays with Tawana, where we build community one beautiful episode at a time. Share this video. Encourage others to subscribe and like this video because I am still transitioning off of Facebook. Soon I'll be downloading all of my stuff and doing some past books to memorialize what I have posted on Facebook. So it's going to take some time, but I will eventually, I may stay on for, some groups that I'm a part of and family members, but We're about to change the game. I haven't purchased anything from Amazon. I have not bought any Nestle products. Well, first of all, because I'm fasting, but I'm not. Nestle has a whole bunch of products that they own. Have not. I stopped eating McDonald's. I'm just not rocking with anybody that is not going to show love for us. So shout out to Cinnabon, who still has DEI, even though I'm not supposed to eat Cinnabon, and in moderation when I want to treat myself. But shout out to Cinnabon. But I'm really sad that Haagen-Dazs is owned by Nestle. I'm really sad. Oh well. On to Briars we go. Yo, I love y'all dearly. Thank you for rocking with me. I'll see you next Tuesday where we'll have a special guest to end Black History Month, because I think next Tuesday will be our last Tuesday for Black History Month. So this was my offering for Black beloveds on today, and those that are down for the revolution. I center Black beloveds. It doesn't mean that I don't rock with others. I'm just not going to argue. I'm just not going to explain myself. I'm just not going to try to prove myself. You're going to love me for who I am. You're going to love my people. You're going to ride with my people. You're going to die with my people. You're going to be 10 toes down. We're going to do whatever we need to do to be free, to be liberated. And if you're down for it, then we can rock together. Otherwise, you could kick rocks. Oh, I'll make sure we shout out Mama Love on next Tuesday. And tomorrow is Eric's birthday. Eric will be 30. So look out for posts and say happy birthday to my sunshine, who will be 30 years old. I love y'all dearly. I'm out. I'll see you next Tuesday. I love being in community. Love being in community with you. Make sure you experience some joy, get some rest, love on yourself, and may love, grace, mercy, peace, and joy be attracted to you so much so that it just overflows. And it overflows from you to your beloveds, to your loved ones, here and in the ancestral realm. I love y'all. I'm out. Later.